So let's slowly make our way to our mats. Find a comfortable position to sit in. Okay, so once you've found that comfortable position wherever you are, let's center ourselves with our double breath with tension exercise. So inhale twice through the nose, tense up. Draw your energy into the center line of your body. Exhale, let it go. 2 more times. Exhale. And again. Bring your gaze to the third eye. And out. Just go ahead and take 5 deep breaths here. Just in through the nose. And out through the mouth or the nose, whatever you're feeling today. Good. You can either stay in cross-legged position, or you can come to hero's pose on your knees. So you can either sit on your heels or grab a block, place it between your ankles. It's in this hero's pose here. So today's theme is some gentle opening across your pelvis and some relaxation in your abdomen. So let's see how we feel today with that. But we're going to start seated in cross-legged or hero's pose. We're actually going to start with some circles of your thoracic spine or your upper back. So you can kind of come forward and arch your back, maybe bring your hands behind you and roll it back. Arms come in the front, tuck your chin. So just move in a way that feels really good, circling your upper body. You might feel your sit bones rolling gently on your support. And we'll go the other way. Taking deep breaths. And then come to center, and we'll just do extension, lift your chest, and exhale, flex. Just back and forth. You inhale, lift, and exhale, round. All the way from your tailbone to your neck. We're moving forward and back. Good. And then come to center. Sit up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back a few times. And just going to bring our head side to side, just gently stretching through the sides of your neck. And then let's bring it to the right and hold it and bring your left arm around your back. And switch your left ear to your left shoulder and bring your right arm behind your back. Sometimes I like to grab my left arm with my right hand, get a nice anchor through the right shoulder. Good, and then we'll come to center and bring your chin towards your chest. Just lift your chest towards your chin. Gently stretch the back of your neck. And inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. All right, I'm going to come to a cross-legged pose now. If you're not there already, I'll bring one leg in, the other leg in. Okay, and we're going to walk the hands forward into a forward stretch. Reach your fingertips long. And let's walk back up and then switch the cross of your legs. Okay. And then we'll reach forward again. Let's see if you notice a difference in the hip stretch. And we'll walk back up. Good. And then we'll bring our feet into butterfly pose. The bottoms of your feet together, or Baddha Konasana. If you want, you can just hold your ankles with your hands, or what I really like to do is put a strap underneath my feet, kind of around my ankles here, and pull on the strap, or pull on your ankles to lift your chest. So just feel that at first. Your shoulders rolling back, chest lifting. Lengthen the back of your neck. Good, and then we're going to fold forward again in our Baddha Konasana. Gently walk back up. If you're feeling any hip strain, you can sit on some height like a blanket or place some blocks under your knees. But let's go to the side. So twist your upper body to the right and walk out towards the right corner. And then we'll sweep it around, walk to the left corner. And then come back to center, a couple seconds in the center. And then gently walk yourself back up. Good. Okay, we're going to come to our child's pose. So you can flip onto your knees. Maybe let's do wide knees, big toes together. And then really sit your hips back and reach your arms long. Bring your chest towards the floor. We'll come forward onto your stomach and then lift onto your elbows for your Sphinx pose. Starting to warm up into our little back bend. Draw your shoulders back. Try not to crank your head back. Keep your neck in line with your spine. And feel your chest getting a nice opening, a nice lift. We'll gently come down and press back into your child's pose. I'm going to go back and forth a few times. We're going to roll your spine forward. Maybe you can come into your full cobra. If not, come down to your elbows. Be gentle with yourself. And then we're going to roll the hips back to child's pose. So inhale forward, roll through your spine to your version of a little back bend here. Exhale back. And again, inhale forward. Exhale back. Let's do knees wide again and rest in your child's pose. Okay, so we're going to come to all fours and do some nice hip circles. So you can bring your hips around to the side, forward, to the other side, and back. Just move in a big circle, so you might feel a hip stretch, especially as you come out to the side. And breathe. This should feel nice and easy, gentle, and good. Okay, let's switch directions. And then we'll find ourselves in the center, and let's do a few cat-cows. Inhale, look up, exhale, round. Really feel your tailbone lifting up high and then tucking fully. Good, come back to center. Let's move into our downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. You can pedal out your legs if that feels good. Just open up your hamstrings. And maybe take a few breaths in just a static down dog. Now lift your right leg up and bring it forward in between your hands. And we'll do our nice little lunge warm up here to open your left hip flexor, moving back and forward. Good. Let's place your left knee down on the ground and reach your hips back into a nice runner stretch. Lift your right toes up and reach your chest towards your right toes. And then you can round your spine. Good, and then we'll come back into our downward dog for a breath or two. And we'll lift your left leg up and swing forward between your hands and open up your right hip flexor. And place your right knee on the ground. Shift your hips back, especially your left hip. Shift your left hip back. Toes up. Lengthen your spine and then round forward. Good, and we'll move back into your downward dog. And we're going to bend into the right knee as you shift your hips towards the right. And then the other side, bend into your left knee, shift your hips the other way. So you're kind of swinging the hips left and right. Just feeling a nice stretch. So you bend into your one knee and then the other knee. It's kind of like a free flow here. Just stretching the sides of those hips. Good. Come back to center. And we'll walk your feet forward into a nice standing forward fold. Maybe let's keep the knees bent. Feet about hip width apart. Hug the backs of your knees. Staying forward, let's bring the feet out mat width apart. You can straighten your knees a little bit more. Clasp your elbows. Give yourself a little swing if that feels good. Now we're going to bring the feet back to hip width apart. We'll do a little halfway lift here. So lift your chest. Come to flat back. Exhale, round. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And again. And then bring your hands to your hips. Lift your chest and come all the way up to standing. And we find ourselves in our mountain pose. Let's bring our feet together to start. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your kneecaps. Bring your weight back further into your heels. Just notice how your mountain pose feels today. Then just bring your feet a little bit wide. Maybe a little wider than hip width apart. Again, just standing in mountain pose. Here we're giving a little bit more space for your pelvis. So you choose what feels good, feet wide or feet together. I'm going to do some shoulder stretches here. So clasp your hands together. Notice which thumb is on top. I've got left on top. We're going to reach the palms forward and lift your arms straight up. Palms facing the ceiling. Feel that lift in your chest. Feel your side bodies lengthening from your pelvis all the way up to your armpits. I'm going to hold each one for about 5 breaths. Release. Maybe shake it out. Okay, now we're going to switch the interlace of your fingers. All the fingers. I'm going to shift so my right thumb is on top. Reach the hands out and bring your arms up. Feel your heels grounding into the ground as your chest lifts up towards the sky. If you have pain in your shoulders, you can bend your elbows or don't come up as far. Good, and then we'll release that. Shake it out. Okay, next one is called Paschima Namaskarasana. So I'm going to give you two options here. Option one is to just clasp your elbows behind your back, like this. Or the full pose is bringing your palms together in prayer pose behind your back. So we'll hold this position. If you're clasping your elbows, switch the clasp, put your other arm on top. Good. Okay, release, shake them out. So the next one is Gomukhasana, which is this one. So if you need a strap, go ahead. I'm going to do it with a strap. So place your strap over your right shoulder. Lift your right arm straight up, so your elbow is by your ear, and bend your elbow. Grab the strap. Bring your other arm back around. Grab the strap. Or maybe you clasp your fingertips. Okay. So that right elbow should be right alongside your head, facing up. And think about your left shoulder blade. Squeeze your left shoulder blade onto your back. And if you're arching your back, bring your chest back, bring your bottom ribs down. Feel your core engage. Feel that nice opening in our shoulders. One more breath. Good. Gently release. Swing your arms up and down. Okay, so put the strap on the other side. So this side, we bring your left arm straight up, bend your elbow so your palm comes to your back. Bring your right arm around your back. Grab the strap or your fingertips. And sometimes we want to jut our heads forward here, so really, bring the back of your head back, straight up and down. Draw your right shoulder blade into your back. One more breath. Feel that nice opening in your shoulders. Good. Release your arms. Let's bring your arms straight up. And exhale. Well done. Now drop your strap. Let's step your feet out to the side. Toes pointing forward. And we'll move into our triangle. So rotate your right foot around. And we'll bring the arms out. Exhale into your Trikonasana. Really lengthen through the side body, especially on your right side. Feel free to use a block here. Keep your legs strong, so engage your kneecaps. And switch. So we're holding each pose just a little bit longer today. So you really get a feel for the pose. Feel that openness across the front of your pelvis here and along your side bodies. Come back to center. Walk your feet together into your mountain pose. If you ever feel tired through this, we're going to come back to mountain pose a lot. If you ever feel tired, you can always rest in a wall forward fold like this. Or maybe if you have a chair or a couch, This is a really nice in-between resting pose. Okay, Parigasana is next. So if you need padding for your knees, please take it. We're going to come down to your knees. Let's see. Okay, so this one is we're going to bring the right leg out to the side. If you have a block, great. If you don't worry about it. You can place your top of your foot on the block here. Okay, and then you bring your right hand to your leg, reach your left arm up and over, and feel that really nice stretch alongside your left side body. And maybe in your hamstring too, in your groin. Gently release and switch sides. You can take your time getting into it. Keep your hips square to the front and then reach up and over. You might notice a difference on this side. Good. Release. And we'll come meet me in mountain pose or your resting forward fold. Always good to come back to mountain pose to notice what has shifted in your body with each pose. Okay, next is side angle pose. So we'll bring the feet wide, rotate your right leg around. Let's come into our warrior two first. So bend into that right knee. Really sit those right sit bones down. Okay, a couple breaths here. Good, then you can bring your elbow to your knee and reach through those left fingertips. So you have a nice long line from your leg, side, body, arm. Should be straight line there. Two more breaths. And then come up. Switch. Moving into our warrior two. Really sit those left sit bones down. Keep your shoulders over your pelvis. And then move into your side angle. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Notice, is there a straight line from your leg to your body through your arm? Good, come up. We'll meet in your mountain pose or your half forward fold. Good. Next one is half moon. So you can always do this one with your back against the wall. If you've got a wall, grab a block if you need one. Okay, so we've got the feet out to the side. Rotate your right foot around. We're going to move through triangle pose to get into our half moon. So triangle pose. Good. Now sweep that left arm around, shift your left leg in, and we'll move into your Ardha Chandrasana. This is a really great hip opener across the front of your pelvis. If you're feeling tired or you want a more restful one, just go against, put your back to the wall. It can feel really good. Really open up that left hip. And to come out, we'll move through triangle again. So bring your arm overhead, sweep into triangle, and back to center. Nice job. Okay, switch that block. And move triangle on the left side. So we can do a nice arm sweep to get into here. You sweep it over your head, across your body, and into and up as you lift up into your half moon. Here we're really opening up your right hip. Maybe even bring that right shoulder around. And the arm goes the opposite circle to come back in a triangle over your head. Sweep it into your triangle. And back to center. And we'll meet in our mountain pose or resting pose. Again, notice what's different. Maybe you feel more openness across the front of your pelvis or through your side body. Okay, next is Parsvottanasana. Bring your right foot forward, left foot back. You can have your feet kind of on railway tracks, so not one in front of the other, but a little separate. Now, you can either put your hands in that prayer position behind your back, or you can clasp your elbows, or you can have your hands on the ground. So pick which one feels good for today as you come forward into your pyramid pose. You can experiment. Bring that right hip back. Couple more breaths here. Good, gently come up and switch. If your elbows are clasped, you can switch the interlace in the back. And exhale, lead with your chest as you come down. Shift that left hip back. Good, then lead with your chest to come up. Step forward and rest in your Tadasana. Okay, we'll bring the feet wide and bring your toes wide. We'll come into a wide-kneed squat, or goddess pose. We're going to come down and just give yourself a nice stretch. So you can press those knees back. Maybe shift side to side, just really stretch. Buckle. And do yoga? Thank you. Lay down. Okay, so we're going to give it a nice twist here. So holding the insides of your knees. Shift your right shoulder forward. Twist. And then your left shoulder. Come back to center. Extra stretch here. And then shift your toes forward, heels out into our wide-legged forward fold. You can clasp your elbows here if that feels good. Just feel that nice hamstring stretch. Engage your quads, so you're lifting your kneecaps up. Good, and walk your feet together a little bit. We'll roll up to standing. Again, in your Tadasana, or maybe you feel like resting in that halfway forward fold. Good. We're going to make our way down to the floor. So we'll do moving chair pose here. So inhale, open the front of your body. Exhale, round. A few more times. And when you're ready, we'll roll all the way down onto your back. Grab a strap while you're at it, if you've got one. And take a breath. Just have your strap handy nearby. We're going to start with just bringing your right knee towards your right shoulder, pulling it in. Gentle squeeze. And then holding your knee, just let it go a little bit and do some nice circles. Going one direction first. Just feel how that massages out the back of your hip on the floor. And then go the other way. And notice, what is the quality of movement in your hip joint today? Good. Okay, now we're going to go into half happy baby. So grabbing the outside of your right foot, just gently pulling that right knee down towards the floor. Maybe you bring your left hand out to the side or even onto your left quad. So try to keep that leg down. Good. Now grab your strap, place it around your right foot, reach up. We're actually going to go straight out to the side. So holding your both ends of the strap with one hand, you can start to bring that leg out to the side. And maybe you're resting it on something, on a bolster, on a couch. If it's too intense, you can bend your knee. We just want to open up the groin, the inside of your right leg. This is called Padangustasana 2. And switch, so let that leg down. And then we'll bring your left knee towards your shoulder. And then gentle circles. tracing the circle with your knee, but feeling that movement in your hip joint and the ball and socket joint there. And then switch directions. Oh, half happy baby. Ardha Balasana. Keep that knee tucked in towards your body, just straight down to the floor. Heel is pointing straight up to the ceiling. Good. And now we'll do Supta Padangusthasana 2 on the left. Really feel that openness from your left ankle to your left inner knee to your left groin and across the front of your pelvis. Good, come back to center. Let your left leg meet your right. Take a breath. Let's go ahead and do full happy baby here. Bring both your knees in, grab the outsides of your feet, and gently let your knees come down towards the floor. See if you can ground your low back into the floor so that you're not lifting it too far up. You can rock side to side. Now bring the bottoms of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out. See if you can get more of a groin stretch here as you rock side to side. You can let the bottoms of your feet separate a bit. More about getting a groin stretch. Good. Gently bring your knees together. Let's roll to your side and gently come up to sitting. So sit with both legs out in front of you. Press your hands into the floor. Lift your chest. Let's draw your right knee back. Open up the sit bones here. Turn to face your left leg. And we'll bring the arms up and reach forward. Maybe you have a strap. Maybe you grab your foot. We'll work into our Janu Shirshasana here. Lengthen through your spine. I do that a few times. Kind of inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, come a little further. And we'll switch sides. Bring that left knee back. Turn so your sternum is facing your right leg. And exhale, lead with your chest, lengthen through your spine. Go as far forward as you can, and then you can round. Keep the leg active by pointing your toes back towards your nose. Open up the back of your knee, engaging your quad. Few more breaths here. Gently walk back up. Meet your left leg with your right leg to your Dandasana, staff pose. Good, let's bring your feet into butterfly for a moment. And then we're going to gently straighten your right leg out to the side and your left leg out to the side. You can reach behind you, lift your sit bones up, move forward. You can do that a few times, just so you feel like you're right on top of your sit bones. You're welcome to sit on some height if you tend to round your low back. And have your toes pointing straight up. Don't have them out or in. Your knees and your toes are going straight up. I'm just going to sit up nice and tall here. I'll show you a nice variation. If you've got two straps, you can put one around one foot, one around the other foot. Arch of your foot there. And make them taut and just sit up nice and tall, like you're reaching towards your feet. And not super necessary, but just a nice variation to work on the lift of your spine, lift of your chest. Feel that lengthening from your inner ankles to your inner knee to your inner groin. Really feel those sit bones grounded into the floor. Good. Okay, release that. Hook the inner knees again. Come to Baddha Konasana. Now, we're going to place your right shin on top of your left shin. So, ankle to knee, knee to ankle. If that feels okay. You might have to hold here and just work on working that hip down. Okay. If that feels okay, we are going to twist to the side. So you can bring your left hand to your right knee and twist to the right if you've got your right shin on top. And back to center, and we're going to reach forward to get a nice stretch in your right hip. Come back to center, and we'll switch sides. Bring that left shin on top of your right, nice and parallel. And we'll twist towards the left. You can anchor that left hand behind you to lift your chest. Come back to center. And again, come forward to stretch your left hip. Come back up. Release that leg. Let's just let both legs out in front of you. Shake it out. Let's just move into a nice forward fold. Let's just go ahead and bend your knees. Bring your chest towards your knees. Reach for your feet and just let your head rest between your knees. Have your knees just straight enough so you feel like a nice stretch in your upper back and the back of your neck. Come up. And let's make your way down onto your back. We're just going to do a few more gentle poses on your back before Shavasana. Coming down. So let's lift into a nice little bridge pose to open up through the front of your pelvis. Reclasping the hands behind your back. Lift your chest. And down. I'll bring your right ankle to right above your left knee. We'll do thread the needle. So bring your right arm underneath your right knee, between that hole, and maybe grab your hamstring on your left. Give a nice pull in towards your chest. Well, this is really intense and you have tight hips, you can keep your left foot down and just press your right knee away from you. Anything to get that stretch in your piriformis muscle, your outer sort of posterior lateral hip. Now bring that foot down. So slide your right knee to cross-legged. So you're kind of crossing those knees. Right knee over the left. Bring your arms out to the side and drop both your knees to the left. That was a little confusing. Let's see if you can figure that out. My right leg is crossed over my left, and I'm dropping both knees to the left. Look towards the right. Good. Gently come back up. We'll do the other side. Bring your left outer ankle to above your right knee, and we'll do thread the needle. Feel your hips relax, your pelvis relax. Breathe. And bring your right foot down to the ground. Cross your legs, so slide that left leg into cross leg. And just gently drop your right knees to the right. Both knees to the right. Look to the left. And back to center. Let your legs go. Let's just reach your left leg out, your right leg out. You can grab the sides of your mat, push away from you to lengthen through your lumbar, your low back. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. And then let your legs roll out, palms facing the ceiling. And here we are in our Shavasana. Just notice how your body feels after today's asana practice. Bring your awareness to your pelvis and your lower abdomen. Just allow that area to rest back towards the floor. And allow your eyes to rest back towards the floor. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. Or you can start to bring your awareness and some gentle movement into your body. Take a couple deep breaths. Bring one arm over your head, bend your knees to your chest, hug your knees in and then roll to your side. Rest your head on your upper arm. Keep your head and neck relaxed. You roll forward slightly. Use your arms to push up to a comfortable seated position. take a couple deep breaths here. Bring your palms together. Hey. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Namaste.